Hello, and a very happy new year to you all. Let's make it a healthy and prosperous 2026, hopefully together with us all here at ULO. I'd be delighted to get us all off to a winning start in the new year, and here I am at Cheltenham for their traditional New Year's card. So, enough of all that, let's get on with the racing. In the opener, I think that this maiden can go to Dan Skelton's Just Golden, who will likely improve for the exacting demands of Cheltenham. This course and trip is likely to put the emphasis on stamina over pace, so although there's not an awful lot to choose between Kim Bailey's Step Ahead and Harry Derham's Kiwi Rush on previous form, I'll stick with Just Golden for the informed Skelton team. In the Betfair Handicap Chase, Anthony Honeyball's Jasmine de Grugy could be worth a tickle, though there'll be plenty of support for Sam Thomas's Catate Dory. Progressive last season, Jasmine de Grugy did look in need of the run at Newcastle on his seasonal reappearance, but with that out of the way there is every chance he can come on again, and getting weight from Does He Know and Shannon Royale gives him a top chance. Conditions are fine, and with Shannon Royale likely to push the pace, Rex Dingle can smuggle Jasmine de Grugy into the race late on to scoop the prize. Later on, in the Betfair Exchange Handicap Hurdle, I'll take a chance on a Dan and Harry Skelton combination with Ace of Spades. Suited by this good going, it's quite possible that Ace of Spades could prove to be the one to hold in your hand over staying trips, and it will be the pace in the ground that will determine the outcome of this race, with the useful Marchand too sure to bounce back from an underwhelming run at Haydock Park last time out, when the tacky going clearly didn't suit. Neil Mulholland's Double Powerful completes the shortlist, but Harry knows how to get these races won, so Ace of Spades is my winning card. To close, Molly's Lad can win the listed bumper, while over in Ireland I know Caroline likes Cade Doughty in a beginner's chase at Fairyhouse. So, without further ado, let us go over to Caroline for her New Year's Day nap.
Why, thank you, Mandarin, and a very happy new year to you too. Now, over at Tremor, I'm finding this a really interesting race for the feature, and I'm thinking that this course is going to suit Willie Mullins' Champ Keeley more than Henry de Bromhead's Heartwood. Now, Heartwood has been made favourite for this, but I'm leaning towards Champ Keeley, who of course got no further than the far side of the fourth fence on Saturday, when clipping heels and slipping to end his chances in the Savills Chase at Leopardstown. However, that was a Grade 1, so Champ Keeley's sights are lowered here, and I'm of the opinion if he's no worse for that slip incident, he's lining up fully race fit for this Grade 3. Round and round they go at Tramore, which for me is a track that Champ Keeley will handle better than Heartwood, so that's my pick.
Thank you, Caroline, and I must agree with you there. Now, back to Cheltenham, and my next best is Lucky Place, going to post in the Relkeel Hurdle. Last year's winner Lucky Place looks the one to follow here, despite Dan Skelton's Cabral du Mathan likely to go off as a short odds-on favourite. I do see that Cabral du Mathan is getting weight from both Lucky Place and last year's second Gowel Road, but they are both proven at this level and must make any shortlist. Although second in a match to Jigs Forge at Newbury just 2 weeks ago, there was no disgrace in going down 1.5 lengths to Ben Pauling's Charge, considering the outstanding form of the Naunton Downs handler, and I'll take Lucky Place to defend the crown here. Elsewhere at Cheltenham, Regent's Stroll can take the Ellenborough Hotel Novices Chase. Highly rated as a novice hurdler, Paul Nicholls' Regent's Stroll looks to be making an even better chaser this campaign. I suppose that sounds quite a claim, seeing as he was second to Honesty Policy in the Grade 1 Mersey Novices Hurdle at Aintree in the spring, and only beat one home in a match at Wincanton when losing the maiden tag over fences. But he did that in good style against a decent opponent in Jericho du Reponnet. And I'll bet there's plenty more to come from the Ditcheat yard that's in good form. Calife Envol rates the biggest danger but was a long way behind 6 Mile Bridge here 3 weeks back. So Regent's Stroll looks the one to follow. In the Betfair Exchange Handicap Chase, I'm finding it hard to look past Paul Nicholls' Twin Jets for this premier handicap. Though this hat-trick bid is being made from £7 higher, which asks a question. However, there is nothing like current form in my book, so I'm happy to take the risk that he's not yet in the grip of the handicapper, given that he beat a couple of useful types in Heltenham and Telepathique last time out at Newbury. And with Harry Cobden up top, and conditions fine, I'm seeing plenty of boxes ticked. Faye Bramley's Glengooley won here last time out, and won't be going off at long double-figure odds again, but Twin Jets should have too much horsepower and score again. And now it's over to Caroline for the last, but not least of her New Year's Day selections.
Thank you, Mandarin. So here we go with what I think is my nailed-on certainty for New Year's Day, lining up in the John and Cheech Fowler Memorial Irish EBF Mares Chase. Well, Back against Dinah Blue here at your peril, as she's the class act of this field, and I'm as sure as a gun she should be winning this. After a seasonal reappearance in the Fortria Chase at Navan, where I did think she was the one to beat but couldn't live with Founder 50 from Gordon Elliott's in-form yard, this should prove a bit easier against just the mares. Gavin Cromwell's Bioluminescence looks the best of the rest, but that stable isn't just there yet, so this is Dinah Blue's to lose.